Welcome to the stream. How's it goes it? Hi Loki. How are you? Thank you for coming. Sorry the stream's starting a little later today. I just got home. But if you notice in the horizon, there it is. There is the new island. I'm very excited. I know I can technically just teleport right there, but where's the fun in that? So we're gonna go off on our boating adventure. If I remember how to boat. I don't. There we go. Okay. Forgot that if I don't move. Yay, vibin'. I see it right over there. That's where we're headed. I'm very curious on, the events that lead to this. And we kind of saw a spoiler last night because of that giant harp that has no apparent reason. Like, you can't even play it. But there's a new harp and the housing stuff. And there's a few other items too. And it makes me curious to see what it's about. But it's high time we explore. And I see the waypoint. Strange that there's no music. Oh, we got music now? Oh, it's very pretty. Because we're for sure in the new area. It's so quiet, but so pretty. So before we get here, what's the story? So it's saying the wide waters that lie south of the Great Terrestrial Lake were also once an integral part of the high sea. Beneath the abyssal depths, untouched by sunlight, the first of dreams and hopes lie buried. The long-forgotten symphony sounds once more amidst the stronghold of dimmed glories, and the sea-sunken ruins. A new chapter and a tale long ended. Oh, that's right! I remember, there was supposed to be, music involved. Petrichor! We've made it! Let me out! Ooh. Oh, the crab. I like this Spanish guitar. Yay! Yay! Amazing. I think that's pretty much all of Fontaine. I think the only area we're missing is this region here. And even then, I think that's getting into Natlan. There's a quest. I see the symbol. I have nothing to give you, ma'am. There you go. Enjoy. Mare Nostrum. What achievement is that? Light up the maps of the following arrow. Okay. Oh, there's a bunch of people over here. What are they doing? Let's go check it out. Oh, what are they doing? But wait, there's a thing. I saw it. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Oh, I'm just enjoying the music. Hey, you! Yes, you! You blithering idiot! What are you doing dragging your feet for? Waiting for us to get get old? Why in the blazes aren't all these boxes already on the ship? The dude they call idiot. No, boss. It's just these boxes are way too heavy. If we lug them all up, I think the ship might... Might what? This is the treasure here. Treasure! You're gonna just leave profit on the ground like that? But if we load everything on board, plus ourselves, I don't think the boat can hold all that weight. Huh, that's an easy one. If we just leave a couple of you here on the island, we can bring all the treasure back. Now can't we? Oh, a cunning plan, boss. Wait, I'm one of the ones you're talking with, right? I don't want to get captured by those golems. You've seen what happens when they to anyone they catch. Then stop yapping and start moving. If the Dark Lord's lackeys catch up, we're all done for.
Dark Lord's lackeys? Are they putting on some kind of show?
Wait, boss, there's people over there.
Fox, why don't we go ask them?
Oi, you. Yeah, with the big and the tiny thing. I'm big, apparently. What are you skulking over there for? I can't leave any witnesses.
Uh-oh. Hey, we're not doing anything wrong over here, so why are you acting all nervous for? Anyway, we should talk to them first.
Hello? Okay. Oh yeah, that's the music cat from the trailer. From the look of you, you must be foreigners. And here I thought you were minions of the Dark Lord Remus.
This is Fox and Paimon's Paimon. And you're right, we're travelers. Oh, but who's this Dark Lord Remus you mentioned? Has he finished playing his part already?
Huh, you don't even know who the Dark Lord is? Alright, I get it. I suppose it's up to me to educate you, oh ignorant outlanders. As you know, this was once a peaceful town. In those days, it was not yet named Petrichor. We Fontanians lived here in peace and safety until the golem armies of the Dark Lord Remus came. He was an awful tyrant, one who claimed to be the ruler of all waters. His forces had already obliterated countless towns and cities before arriving at ours. He took our lands, polluted the sources of pure water, and even tried to use music to tempt us. Okay. They raised high bell towers and fortresses, and the Dark Lord's fell melody enslaved our ken. But we, Fontanians free, rejected his rule. Thus did I and the warriors under my command march to war all across the land.
Oh!
Nice world building. Very detailed.
And then? What happened next? How did you defeat the Dark Lord?
The Dark Lord's golems are each mighty beyond measure. How could we be their match? Still, we had the aid of Est the Quick-Witted. Est? The Quick-Witted this time. With his aid, we infiltrated the Dark Lord's fell temple and reclaimed the treasures he and his minions plundered from us Fontanians. Like the boss said, what is it we're doing again? Oh yeah, disrupting the special military maneuvers being conducted by the Dark Lord's legions. Totally a brilliant plan. You're the protagonist of your play. You are on the up and up. When does the Dark Lord take the stage? Huh, you think we'd still be lugging treasure if he showed up? Like as not we'd all have been turned into... Wait, that was really weirdly worded. Like as not, we'd all have been turned into golems already, just like S probably was. S the pitiful now, more like it.
Whoa, he totally helped you, and you guys just left him behind and ran away. Are you sure you guys aren't the baddies? Baddies don't get to be the protagonists. They get to be the deuterologists, or whatever they're called.
What do you mean, protagonists? Take the stage. Oi, from where I'm standing, it's looking like you really are his minions, just dressed up as foreigners. I can tell from all your blabbering on about performances and plays.
Eh? You mean you guys aren't putting on a performance?
Humph. So you won't fess up unless we char your first day. Let's get him, boys. Well, you made the wrong decision.
Yuko, 風の赴くままに。
呪言、チョック、律令。
はあ。
あ あと何発でしょう。気をつけなさい。堂々不意打ち。
The thieves, who were beaten so badly they couldn't even spare a thought for the treasure, fled on their boat. There they go, huh? Guess they weren't acting after all. Guess we destroyed them for nothing. But what's with this treasure they were talking about? Dark Lord this, Dark Lord's keep that. No way of any of that's real. Why don't we have a look at the treasure that we stole? Well, we don't know where this stuff came from. Paimon expressing disinterest in treasure? Say it isn't so. There's the cat. Paimon's just worried that what if, well, just in case there's some kind of evil Dark Lordy trap in it. Guess there's no dissuading you, but please be careful, okay? And as it so happens, there are no traps in the container of the evil Dark Lordy variety or otherwise. But there was no valuable treasure within either. Within was naught but heavy shards of shattered stone. Humph! Paimon knew they were just a bunch of frauds. There's no treasure at all. Or is this shabby excuse of a statue some kind of priceless artifact? Let's go to Petrichor and ask around. The guy's got red around his head. Maybe it's some kind of landmark or a lucky mascot or something. As for these treasures, we... Hey, Fox, you... Can I speak to the... How unforgettable the Hortus Horatius overflowing with fruit and flower. I knew that would... Dr. Ratio, is that you? Imperator. Imperator. A dream? You're finally awake, Imperator. This day is one of great import. The day when we shall sound the great symphony, Phobos. There is yet time before the ritual, Imperator, but we should set out. I seem to have had a dream. A dream, Imperator? I do not know what gods could dream. In that case, what did you dream of? The great plains beyond the north wind? The silver tree beneath the frozen soil? Or did you see the golden future that you once showed me? I saw the sea swallowing the earth. The children of white stone and brass sinking. The collapse of all that was once radiant. That prophecy then, Imperator, it is precisely to prevent it from happening, to fight against inevitable fate, that we are here today. Just as you said, we have paid much for it, but once we are free of Fortuna's shackles, those sacrifices shall not be in vain. In this have I had faith ever since I accepted this body and became Rumarian. Oh, so they're like made of stone? Apologies, Imperator. Forgive my lack of manners. In any case, please, come with me. Oh, I love all the, like, voidy stuff that's the primordial sea, basically. That's within the glass. The fact that there's no sound is weird. Oh, though you bestowed undying bodies upon the people, allowing humanity to fear the tides of deepness nevermore, your souls are still bound by the shackles of Fortuna. The burden of fate is not something mortals can bear, but Phobos shall weave the path of fate on our behalf, leading us forward on the path of justice. The melody of the symphony will flow through the waterways to the high sea, and soon Romaria, no, all of humanity will be freed from the unconscionable tyranny of fate and welcome an eternal utopian future. And then one day, the people will no longer need the guidance of Phobos, and we will be able to play our own symphony. Am I the director? Ooh! Those are actual, Remus. Those were actual silk, Sealies. Remus, you once said you could create a future free from the shackles of divine destiny. Yet your realm now lies violently shattered, and the chasm you tried to bridge has grown deeper still. The immortal race you created and the peoples of the waters are slaughtering one another. And now this so-called eternal city too faces imminent collapse. You cannot control your own creation. The symphony has brought neither justice nor happiness, but instead has become a source of sin. Though the flesh and blood have been sundered from water and soil, the lost souls guide them upon the path of inevitable death nonetheless. The curse of Fortuna is upon your people and upon you. Do you still remember our promise? That is our last resort, as long as the symphony is played. Is this the only way you usurper lords of humanity know to atone after bringing things to ruination? Still, your resolve at least does not shame your kingly crown. And a promise was made indeed. Therefore, allow me to bear witness to your end. Okay. O cursed king cursed by fate, drown thyself in wine and song and something else.
Fox, please wake up.
I just now...
You scared me to death, Fox. You suddenly just completely stopped moving and started staring at the statue, like you were a statue yourself. Paimon thought you'd been turned to stone by the Dark Lord's evil curse.
I think I had a strange daydream.
There isn't really a curse, is there? Fox, are you okay?
I'm fine. Sorry for making you worry. Yeah, I just do that sometimes.
As long as you're not hurt. Yeah, we should definitely go to Petrichor first.
Ooh, a horn! Lord Dan. Ho there, citizen! If you require shelter, simply head to the bell tower in the city center. The savages have been getting all bold and uppity lately, so be on your guard. You mean the bell tower? Indeed! These are days of fire and sword, after all, and as soldiers of the Imperator, our God King, we cannot allow our imperial citizens to be exposed to danger. Someone in the bell tower will guide you to... Oh, Machimos? You shall be safe there. These auxiliary of barbarian stock are spreading over wrought rumors about these Lock Knights again. Oh, I know Lock Knights. I should suggest to Dominus Boethus to stamp those ridiculous ravings out completely. About the Lock Knights. Fret not about the lies those slaves tell. Ooh, their so-called Lock Knights are but fastidious, far-fetched fictions. That's a lot of F's. They spread rumors and call these barbarians who worship a false god knights, believing that they shall one day free them from their fated duties. I do not condemn such folly, for folly is the way of the lowly. Yet their delusions are fanned ever hotter, such that their melodies are tranquil no longer. They must be cured. Once the disturbances here have subsided, I shall act forcefully to correct such strange schemes of superstition. Delusion and weakness both breed turmoil. Okie dokie. I got a stick. Navia, that's a stick. Roxas, that's a stick. Where is it? Is that a new... A very ordinary branch that has been possessed by human hands in some way. It may have been a prop used by children at play, but whatever it is, it can only be... It couldn't have been some barbarian token. Ah! Fish. Poisson. Oh, crab. Oh. Music is very lovely. There's nothing over here, it's just an island? Meh. What? But I can't drown, it's Fontaine waters! I thought I couldn't drown in Fontaine waters. Strange.
いざ
Don't mind me, I'm not doing the story quest, I'm just exploring. You know how these things go. I gotta get all the waypoints first. Ooh, what is that? Oh man, I haven't done these mechanics in a long time. I don't have any water people on my team. Oh, a domain.
ご安心
Dig. Dig. Dig? Dig where? What? Wait. What? Having reached the island of Pouring Pearls facing the heart of the mountains, seeking the eye of the springs, reach the corner's apex. Giuliano, an ordinary villager. A book. Well, that's interesting. I don't know what you want me to do. Oh, I did it? I heard something. Oh, there it is.
これが冒険の楽しいところですね
Oh, I really like this guitar. The guitar and trumpet. Yay, domain. Oh, that's Arlecchino's new set, right? Where is the Newman? Ah!
風の行く先を
Hiya! Oh!
あっぱれでござるな
Oh, a house. Okay. Yeah, somehow I completely forgot that this whole quest was like music based. Oh.
宝とは旅の醍醐味でござろう
Hello? Hello, sir? Hello? I'm gonna change my party. I want to go back to my fire. Bennett. Okay, you have a nice day, sir. Oh. There's a thing down there. Oh, there's a thing over here. Where's the evil version? Oh, in the box? Maybe? Hiya! Yes, good.
お宝探し。
マイはっ
Cute! Oh, what a cute little town square. There's a mailbox. Is this the bell tower? I'm going to mess up your rocks.
風よそこだ
I win! I messed up your rocks. Hey there, buddy! Nice weather we're having today. Nothing... Nothing to say to me, have you? Perhaps we can spar a bit. Show me the side you usually hide. Alright, looks like there really is just a statue. Veneer. 136. Alright, 14 more times and we'll take a break. Do you need a hand? A hand? No need. What training requires the assistance of another? Only by honing my physique can I join Legion... Oh. Anthanatoi? As one of the sublime soldiers, just like this officer here. And, yes, introductions are in order. This is my instructor. Only by clearing the test he sets can I earn the right to ascend. Tests? Combat test, naturally. An ascendant, immortal form is one thing, but combat skills must be honed of one's own accord. In any case, would you like to have a go? The initial test involves the simultaneous smashing of these stone pillars, which I have already done. Don't underestimate them, however. Even with my training, I can only shatter one with a single punch. I already did it. Excellent! You have spirit! Come, let me witness your strength. Oh, they put them back.
風の赴くままに
Huh! So that's how you chose to handle it. Truly splendid. Have you previously served in our God King's armies by any chance? Our fine officer also praises your performance. It seems I must work harder. Thanks. So many birdies everywhere. There's a person talking. Hello. Ooh. Welcome, travelers, traversers of dreamscapes. I am the bell ringer at the intersection clock tower, the guide that welcomes travelers to the eternal city. Oh joy, more world building. So, valiant guardian, shall we find the eternal city to our left or our right?
Wait, you're in character already? Are you sure you're okay? Leaving that aside for now, all the townspeople we ran into on the way over here are acting really weird. Do you know what that's about?
Why, everyone has gone to Machimos already. I imagine that they now dwell under the protection of Sebastios.
Wow, so in addition to the Dark Lord Remus, now we've got a Sebastos?
I guess that, yeah.
This is getting more complicated by the minute.
Dark Lord Remus. It would appear that in your journey you've crossed paths with those uncouth barbarians. This is indeed a blasphemous title with which they besmirch the Sebastos Remus, our mighty imperator.
So they're both the same Remus? They are the same person after all.
But it is of no consequence. The Sebastos may not be defined by the narrow notions of the tribal mob. These despicable insects may speak slander as they wish, but the wise, inspired by these noblest ideas, will yet come forth in their droves. When the bell of eternity tolls, all that has ever come to pass shall be erased, and all will be reborn, regardless of who they are or where they are from. Be grateful and rejoice. Praise be!
What should we do, Fox? This person seems lucid, but the stuff he's spouting is all kinds of whack. You think we got a sleepwalker here? Maybe he's dreaming.
Did you name me a dreamer? Who knows? So we could be the ones dreaming. That's how metaphysical of you.
No way, that's impossible. At least we probably aren't.
dreaming. I certainly... Oh!
Hey, you! He's out cold.
Travelers from outside, halt!
Excellent. You two look completely mentally sound. Finally, a normal person. Seriously, what's going on in this town?
Before that, let's get this gentleman somewhere safe. Can't be leaving him lying here, can we? He'll catch a cold. Though the risk of catching a cold may not be the most important thing right now, you still work together with the normal person to move the incoherently rambling bell ringer onto a nearby bench. Cat. Oh, you're Est. Anyway, allow me to reintroduce myself. Call me Est. I'm a member of the town's Daydream Club. I'm the only member present right now, though.
Paimon's Paimon and she's Fox. We're members of the Special Security and Surveillance Protocol.
Patrol members, huh? My apologies then, but I fear that at the current juncture, we townsfolk might struggle to cooperate with whatever investigation you're conducting.
Hey, best not to impersonate officers, don't you think?
No one's here to enforce it.
Wait, you introduced yourself as Est? We've heard that name before.
It was you who brought the bandits into the Dark Lord's castle, was it not? Huh? What? So you've also...
No, we're wide awake. Trust us. We just don't get why everyone's saying all the sorts of crazy things.
You tell Est about how you met and drove the bandits who saw the shattered stones as treasure away outside town. Oh, it's them. Where to begin? The legend of the fated castle has never been a secret. Adventurers just like them come looking for it every once in a while. And whether it's because the impression the name Golden Troop conjures up is nothing more than a poetic imagery, or because the castle was built millennia ago, it's more likely than not that nothing of value remains there now. But who would ever listen? Of course not. No sooner had I brought them over to the ruins in the mountains than they began destroying statues and stuffing them into boxes like people possessed. I could not stop them alone, so I went back to town to get help. I never imagined I'd find nothing but dazed stares and mad ramblings all around. It was like everyone had fallen under some hypnotic spell. The Daydream Club has researched hypnosis before, but something like this is far, far beyond our capabilities. My hypothesis is that something abnormal has occurred within the ruins, according to the records. Actually, why are we the only ones not affected? Interesting. Most interesting. Perhaps we can find the solution in the ruins.
Why don't you wait here, Est? Leave the adventuring to us. Come too, you might get turned into a golem. Aw, is that your cat, Est? It's so cute.
No, though the fellow who studied hypnotism would say that they are creatures with keen senses. How odd. That or collar? Pendant? I could swear I've seen that accessory before.
It ran off. Anyway, ignoring the cat question for now, we should still go to the ruins first and have a look. Say, Est, how can we get there?
The ruins? The mountain beyond town. Just so happens to be the exact direction that the cat ran off to.
Here, kitty kitty. Fox, are you sure you're okay?
Things are pretty murky right now. Take extra care.
You too, all right? We'll be back. Don't you worry.
Yuko.
Good merchant. Oh. Chief Designer Tabat Grand Canyon. Macantre? So they're just like trapped, I guess kind of they're trapped in a dream, I suppose?
This place feels so deserted.
Everyone looks weird. Another stick. I've a ridiculously common branch. How many do I have? I'm just gonna keep picking up branches, I guess. I don't know what they're for, but... These instrument choices are so nice. I want this mailbox. It's really cute. Oh, it's got like a bird on it? Oh, that's really cute. Yeah, where is that Hydroculus? Oh, wait, what?
風を知れ
Is there Hydroculus? Oh, there it is. The other one's probably... Oh, surprisingly, it's not on the bell tower.
Huh?
Can I climb the bell tower? Oh, I can! Perfect. Oh, come on, Kazuha.
それ それ
There's gotta be a way to get up there, though.
いざ
Sit. Dax!
行こうそれ
It says that there is a Hydroculus around here.
いざ
Oh, here. Oh, there it is. Oh, I see how to get on there. I gotta climb. Oh! Nice.
風の赴くままに
Hiya. Okay. And now we can just gently float. Oh, a remarkable chest. Hi, Levin. No, you haven't missed anything. You know me. I've been going around and collecting everything first.
宝とは旅の醍醐味でござろう
House. I've mostly been, I just met Est,
風の行く先を
and he told me to go to the ruins. And there's a cat with a cool necklace. That's probably Remus. Ooh! I once crossed the layers of clear waters, visiting the corridor beneath the lake, and once crossed the boundless valley, reaching the ruined city in the east. I once conquered the golden sands, blotting out the skies, seizing the treasures of the dead, and once conquered the boundless blue, unearthing the buried secrets of deserted islands. But the more I obtained, the emptier I felt. No amount of treasure could fill the hole in my heart, until I met the great sage Ruggiero. Through his teachings, my inner peace was restored. I used the wealth accumulated over long years to aid him in rebuilding this town, and divided the remainder into 4 parts, Ooh, hiding them on this island. Okay, so please remember this. Oh, so I found... Oh, that was the one that I found. So I already accidentally found a treasure that's part of this, but this is the other three. So facing the heart of the mountains, seeking the eye of the springs, reach the corner's apex, gazing at the distant islands of pouring pearls. If you want it, then go look for it. The wise always find the answer. Yeah, I already found one of his. So one of them is at the... One of them is here, which I'm assuming is the gazing at the island of the pouring pearls, which is this one. So the other one is at the corner. The corner... I don't know. I'll have to... Somebody needs to take a picture. Eye of the Springs, Corner's Apex, Heart of the Mountains, Gazing at the Distant Islands. So, we'll have to find it. Okay. So now that we've done that, now we can actually continue with the story. How are you, Levin? Thank you for dropping by. Oh, I tried to go here before and it wouldn't let me. Defeat the revived statue. You mean that one? Over here?
Oh, the statue can move!
燃えろ。
堂々不意打ち。あと何発でしょう。
呪言律令。
それ。ほっと。あと何発でしょう。
I win. Hi, Maddie.
Not bad, not bad. Your valor would not know shame, even should it stand in the company of the Marchase hunters of old.
I never know how to say that word. Whoa, it's a rare shiny cat.
We've seen a whole lot of really strange things on our journey. Even so, a glowing talking cat. Paimon supposes it still makes the rare list. One such as I shall not dwell on being called a strange thing. O chosen champions, Fox and Paimon, the time has come for true heroes such as ye to step forth. Come with me into the ancient kingdom of the deep seas. We must still the chaotic symphony if we are to save the lost souls.
Is this also part of the world building? Oh, right, I'm the hero.
Could it be like one of the Yai Publishing House novels? The ones with the he was our champion in the last life, but only he inherited the memories kind of plot? Speaking of, just who are you?
Oh my gosh.
Must I start from the beginning? Very well.
Orandes of Aranopolis?
Is my name, a spirit keeper of the ancient realm. What's Nides of the where now? What a tongue twister. Paimon's just gonna call you OC for short. That's close enough, right? What do you think? Meow meow?
Meow meow?
It appears that I cannot command this body as I wish, to the extent that bestial behaviors may even overbear me from time to time. If for the beginning, I could not only have... As the two of you could see, the boundaries between past and present have begun to blur thanks to the influence of the chaotic symphony. It is for this reason that I have awoken. For now, the affected area is yet small. The inhabitants of Petrichor have their souls taken away. They exist in that maddening dreamlike state because the symphony has temporarily granted them identities and memories to fill the void behind. It is as if a vessel filled with pure water has its contents replaced with wondrous wine. An apt description considering that those are memories of ancient history gifted by the symphony. Eh? Let Paimon think. So, what you're saying is that the townspeople of Petrichor had their souls stolen? And then their bodies have been possessed? Sounds super scary. You said that the affected area isn't very large yet. That is correct, Fox. Of course, eventually even the court of Fontaine will be consumed if the chosen hero cannot restore harmony to the chaotic melody. No choice but to take a look. Yeah, all right then, OC. Lead the way. Thank you so much. The road to the ancient realm lies beneath this spring you see before you. I have caused the seal in the hidden path to manifest. Next, I shall activate the device that maintains the seal.
That's why they had the cat. Is that why they had the cat event?
There we go. Now then, help me retrieve the harp strings, and I shall thus be able to break the seal and open the way.
So they could have cat animations. I want her to be petable. The lack of sound effects is a little weird.
Now then, let us go into the faded castellum of gold.
A faded golden cast?
Est mentioned something about the legend of the faded castle too, right? Aren't we talking about these ruins? Nay, nay, those are but scraps on the surface. The true castle lies deeper, underwater. You sure do know much more than the cats in town, huh, OC? You compare me to the cats in town? Such. Humph. Follow closely and try not to get lost then.
Wow, he just jumped down. Oh, it's a he.
Can cats swim?
Too bad. He's gonna have that voice.
Whee!
Oh. Woohoo!
Paimon feels like these statues are staring at us. They won't suddenly attack us, will they? Difficult to say. Perhaps that golem you defeated earlier climbed up from here. That's just terrifying. Is it too late to swim back now?
Ooh. Oh, ooh. Okay. I'm doing okay.
Huh? Paimon didn't think there'd be such a huge space down here. Or down below. Guess you know your stuff, OZ. This is but the tip of the iceberg. Once an entire nation and the land upon which it is built sank beneath the waves. And my mission is to prevent that which has sunk from resurfacing. Or so I believe.
Poof, and just like that, you suddenly seem a lot less reliable.
Well, what I am but a cat who knows an inkling more than those in town. Anyway, we are the sole arbiters of whatever the souls of the townsfolk can safely return to their bodies or not, so eyes up now. The fated castle is just through that great gate. Let us continue onward.
Cat. Oh. Cat. Ghost cat.
Wow, you're so fast, OC! I'm a cat after all, so appearing and disappearing with utmost alterity has been expected. Something about something. Don't let these trifling things outside the window interfere with your relentless march forward. We have work to do.
Oh. Oh, that's a primordial whale. Okay. It's above me. I can't. Books! Oh. No, I want the books. Come back here. Come back here, books. Rawr. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Hiya!
いざし
The books don't like me. Ooh, submit. Lost Grimoire. Where, if I were Lost Grimoire, where would I be?
風の赴くままにせいそこだいざ
Hey, stop. I don't see one right now, so I don't think I can go up there yet. Ooh, pretty. Ooh, that's fun.
Oh, Paimon bets a lot of people can live in a huge castle like this. But of course, and not just people either. Hey, there you go again, saying creepy stuff with a straight face. Oh, fret not. Surely heroes such as yourself would dispatch any hidden ghosts or phantoms without breaking a sweat. And what is this? An exquisite box? Seems like a music box of some kind. Still, doesn't seem to fit in too well with its surroundings. Good eye, that is indeed a music box. But just as I've acknowledged beyond ordinary cats, this music box has functions beyond most others.
My, I didn't think you'd be so chatty. No, can it speak too?
That did not cross my mind. Regrettably, it does not have such a function, for now at least. Anyway, even those who lack any musical knowledge can freely operate the power of the symphony using this box. We will have use of it later, I'm sure.
Huh?
But isn't it just because this symphony has gone all wacky that all the townsfolk turned into whatever they are now? So what if Fox presses the wrong button or something?
What sort of clumsy clod do you take me for, Paimon?
Paimon's just thinking about the worst case scenario. Maybe Ozzy might jump out from a corner and scare you. Maybe one of those moving statues might start walking around. Or maybe traps might spring out from the ground and the walls. Any of those could happen, right? Peace now. You need not be so fretful. The symphony is mighty, beautiful, and glorious once, an existence that should shouldered golden ideals. That it sows chaos upon the surface is a mere mishap of misalignment, the result of evildoers misusing great glorious power. But were it Fox, surely she would wield its power correctly. That's a lot of trust you're putting on us. It might be more accurate to say that I have no other option. I'm a mere cat at present, after all. Should I wish to make use of the music box myself, it might prove somewhat difficult. We've spoken this much. Now to put things to the test. Remember the strings we got from the harp in the ruins? Those were, in truth, the scores of which the symphony was recorded. As long as you place the score into the music box, the box shall play its tune all on its own. Ooh. Fancy.
Oh. So there's 6 different symphonies? Locus Amonis? It is said that first terrestrial creatures emerged from the warm oceans, the lands that were fertile, producing all in abundance. The gifts bestowed by fate were so ample it seemed as if the land itself had been specifically prepared for them. A moving melody accompanies telling his companion, "From here to the end of the sea, all this is to give thee, until the day comes." Am I moving? Am I doing something? Can we get this? I want this.
Oh, that's a pretty happy tune. Paimon's feeling all warm and fuzzy inside.
It seems this box still functions.
Well now, are we not safe? Wait, so you weren't even sure if it would work or not?
Not completely. One cannot judge a box by its cover. Do you not concur?
Paimon gets the feeling that you're not talking about the box at all. But never mind that. What should we do now?
The chaotic symphony must be here. If we can locate it, we can retrieve the souls that were taken for the townsfolk. Then we'll have to look around for starters. A reasonable judgment. If memory serves, this castle has a great many strange rooms. Perhaps they're worthy investigating first. Also, the castle's central hall plays host to a mysterious stage, though no more plays shall be performed there. What was that? What is that? A book? Is that a book? It was once an entrance to a place deeper underwater still, where the power of the symphony yet lingers. We must go and check for any further anomalies there.
Deeper still?
Indeed. I wonder what awaits us there.
Hey, now's not the time to leave us hanging, OC. You're a surprisingly petty one, huh?
Still, before the riddle may be solved, we must first find the clues that await us in the castle. Come, let us away. Okay. Pause sound wave. Oh. Hold to activate play. Special music notes float above objects. When they resonate with specific sound waves, not all objects can be influenced by music.
手元に葉があるのなら拙者が草笛で一曲奏でよう。
The strange fish is so huge! Good thing it's something about something. Oh, how do I... Can I... Do I have to... How do I get the grimoire?
Meow meow.
Pet him! Yes! Again, now I see why we had the cat event. It was setting up for this. It all makes sense now. Oh. Don't take me for an ordinary cat. I bet I'll be able to pet you by the end of it. Surely you don't think this pendant is my true form, you? You want your tail pet? Feetsies. Ear? Okay, fine. I don't understand how to do the thing. How do I play the music? There's a book here, but I don't know what... Oh. Oh! I understand now. Oh!
宝とは旅の醍醐味でござろう。
Clever. That's cool. I like that mechanic. So then is there one here? Okay, so they're not responding. I don't really see a book flying around anywhere. I guess I'll come back. Oh, there's a downstairs. Oh, I see a book now.
いざ
Hey, where's the book?
宝とは旅の醍醐味でござろう
Come here, ya book. But nice. Yeah, this is a fun mechanic. I like it. It's very dynamic. I think that's what I like about it. Why is there no sound? What? How do I
宝
get
とは
over
旅の醍醐
there?
味でござろう やっ いざ
Ooh. Oh, Ruggierios. Oh, wait. Ruggiero? Yeah. I'm not gonna read all this. I'm sorry. But I will slowly read it. It's interesting though because it talks about Egeria and like it makes me wonder like time frame wise like oh god. Oh goodness.
あと何発でしょう
Like when this happened.
天に召せみんながそばにいてくれる
打ち続けていい感じ
呪言
避けられるはあ
Ouches.
避けられる
くらえへへや
チョック
正真正銘のお宝だ
Ooh, new items. Is there anything else in here? want to get out there. I see that thing. How do I get over there? Ooh, just. Oh, I don't like that. We're gonna ignore that for now and get the waypoint.
これって散弾銃？
呪言
Dang it.
律令
ヤッホー！ほっ！撃ち続けて。避けられる？それ、これって散弾銃？
70K, I'll take
わ
it.
お、ラッキー！
Wow. Thanks, Navia. All right. Ooh. Oh, it's the guy. This is the guy, isn't it? Hello. I should probably have Nouvelette on my team, but oh well. Hello, large centaur man. Oh god.
あと何発でしょう？
呪言
I like his. Oh my gosh, though. Wait. This confirms the existence of horses.
避けられる？
Because this golem. Maybe horses went extinct.
撃ち続けて。
Maybe horses used to exist,
みんながそばにいてくれ
but
る
now they do not.
堂々不意打ち？はっ！せっ！
You know what I'm
律
saying?
令呪言
Because, like, obviously this is like an ancient
風
Rumerian
の行く先を
避け
critter,
られる？
like golem.
いや。
And if he's based on
直律令
避けられる？
horses,
これって散弾銃？ファイヤー！
then perhaps at one point horses did exist in the world of Genshin, but now they are no more.
これって散弾銃？
Ow, my face!
君を果たそう。
呪言律令呪言
風の歌雲の行くごと
あと何発でしょう？それ、セット。
天に召せ
Right? Does that make sense?
撃ち続けて。
全力攻撃だ
あと何発でしょう？避けられる？はっ！ほっ！それ。
律令
So, like, because he obviously was, like, designed after what a horse would be. But now horses don't exist. Perhaps they went extinct in the Great Flood. Who knows?
ほい。
Okay, well, that was fun. Ooh. Zeratis.
風を知れふっいざ
Yeah, that's my headcanon, is that horses at one point, at least we have confirmed that the idea and concept of horses did at least exist in Rumeria, in ancient Fontanian. But now they are no longer with us. Rip horses. We barely knew you. I just went in a circle, didn't I?
行こ
But yeah, because if he's a centaur, he's got to be based on them. But in no other areas have we seen depictions
Isa.
of horses. There are just these sumpter beasts now. There's not even like any other mounts that I've seen. Like, I don't know how people get around. Besides Sumpter Beast.
Kitty.
Oh.
Ease
Ooh,
up.
a harp.
A book. Hiya. No, it's not what I wanted. Hiya.
行こ
Ooh, another book. Oh, more notes. Oh, where's note 2? I only found note. I found note 1. Oh man, I want to read the second notes because we only read the first notes, I think. There's some conspiracies going on. Oh, a viewpoint. Oh, don't give me other directions to go. This is dangerous. Letting me have free reign of this place.
Up.
Harmos? This is very interesting. Okay, so Fortuna, the fate of which slaves speak, music humana, music of the world of mortals. The music of mortals and gods are no different from one another. Both being classified. Okay. Magnificent music comes not from a single string, but the resonance of all strings. This is the music we call music mundana. The middle section will vibrate, creating a sound. You did not touch the middle of the strings at all. And the reason it sounds is simply because it's attached to it. Music instrumentalist is the most fundamental. No need to elaborate. Even, why do I keep using that word? Next I must elaborate for you, phobos. The musicless cannot be regarded as human equals based on morality. Ah, racism. What's a good ancient society without classism? A book? Nope. I mean, that was a beautiful dive, Kazuha, but I didn't want you to do that.
いざ
Come back here. Mine.
Another book. A book. Come here, book. Book. I just feel like I'm hocus pocus. Where'd that book go? Oh, there it is. Come here, you. Come here, you. Hiya. There's a lot of waypoints down here.
Is this the stage you spoke of earlier, Osi? And are Paimon's eyes deceiving her, or is the mural on the top still moving? It's kind of spooky.
That terrifying power couldn't be escaping from here. Wait,
From here, could it, Osi? Hey, Osi! Osi! Are you spacing out? Meow?
ahem. My apologies, I was distracted for a moment.
Did you once perform on this stage? Is that why you're feeling nostalgic or something like that?
Did you play a cat? Perhaps you were an audience member.
Oh, good point.
I might have, or I might have not. It was all in the past either way, utterly irrelevant. What matters now is the scent of discord I smell in the air, as though some presence, one that makes me uneasy, once visited this place. I fear that specifics may only be ascertained once they're performed the score here.
There's one here too? Paimon didn't notice.
Well, you may have seen scores shaped like strings, but you may not have seen these shaped like murals, one such as before you.
Oh, so the pictures are moving because it's an actual score?
Indeed. Now let me think. To stage a performance, we should first need to place the blank score in here. We should be able to find one here in the castle. I already went over there, I think. Didn't I already go over there? If you want to begin performing... Okay. Yeah.
Pet him. Let me pet you. Oh, fine.
Fine. Okay. I'm gonna pet you by the end of this. I bet. I bet. But I already went in that area. I already went in here. Ooh.
Whee!
There's a lot of hydroculus here. Oh! Automatic device. As you hold and unleash play sound waves, the soundboard will keep sliding. Release to cause it on a specific note. Once set, appropriately tuned. So I need to know which... There's another? Ooh. Ooh, okay, so this one needs to be the bass clef. Oh. Oh, I see, I see, I see, I see. Is that a thing over there? I win! Oh, hi, Day Day! It's going okay, just exploring. I met a cat, and I will pet him by the end of this. I swear it. So far, I have not found a blank score, though. Why is the waypoint up there? Hello? Wee. Oh. This is not a way up. Oh, a chest. Oh! Look at me go! Finding all sorts of things. Pretty. Yes, good. Kazo has sit. Books. Book. Septentilliter Otis? What? I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya.
気をつけなさい。ローズクラッカー。スピナディロース、これって散弾銃？はっほっ。
みんながそばにいてくれれば。
避けられる？
Woohoo! Oh, Navia, my beloved. I like that 114,000 damage you just did.
早くしま
My queen. Oh, Buke. Hiya. I have like 3 of these books. Oh, hello. This place looks like a library. Well, more of an archive, but your description isn't off either. Ancient theoretical scripts, music scores, all the stories of things that have and have not happened, all of them were penned down and stored here. Someone once believed that if all the possibilities in every story were exhausted, the secrets of fate would be unveiled. But the truth was not as complicated as he believed. Each person's fate is charted by their wishes, and the possibilities are not so great in number in the first place. Perhaps he too understood that in the end. You talking about Remus? Ooh.
This seems like sheet music. Looks like there's several chunks missing.
was hoping to get the mailbox. I literally just talked about how I liked the mailbox.
呪言律令
そこだもみちばを散らま
ヤッホーこれって散弾銃ローズクラッカースピナディロース特注版よそれはほっこれって散弾銃
呪言チョック呪言振
That's
動
not
の
what I
権
wanted
限
to do.
みんなは俺が守れ
これって散弾銃撃ち続けてうんいい感じ避けられるほっほっ
チョック
これって散弾銃よっこれって散弾銃ほっ
全力攻撃
Smack, smack, smack. Nice. Ooh, chest.
お宝探し大成功
Ooh. Someone's notes. And again, I'm not going to read these. I apologize. But I will scroll slowly. Huh. Interesting. I wish that we could keep copies of these. Oh! A sword. Oh. Really? Can I use that to, like, forge a really cool weapon? Or is it literally just a billet? Where are the billets even kept? I don't even remember. Here? I don't remember where the billets are kept. Oh well. Excuse me. Well, I got a cool sword. Like how it was just upon a pedestal. I am also very intrigued by this instrument? Question mark? Is it an instrument? Is mayonnaise an instrument? Wrong.
Nothing.
What a waste. Oh! There was a fragment of the score in there. Perhaps it was not a waste. Ah, man. Oh, Rigirio's notes too. Aha! Alas, we found no noteworthy remaining treasures. Nothing but Mora, a dozen ancient bric-a-brac. The blank we initially saw has long since sunk to the bottom. Oh gosh, I need to take a picture of this. Most of the relics. Okay. So it says most of the relics here were from the Golden Troop. Regardless, to retrieve relics now. Current parties to seal. Alright. Well, I have a picture of it now. So was that sword one of the lizards? Was the sword one of the relics?
それ
Book. Book. I saw a book. Come back. Hiya!
Shit.
This another piece
あっぱれでご
of...
ざるな
I'm assuming there's another piece of thing in here. No? Really? Huh. Because at least the other one gave me a piece of the score. I have exhausted this area.
行こう
Combine. Where's the other piece?
Shit.
Did I somehow miss it? That's just the notes.
Yuko.
Something wrong? Should I have gotten something in there from the other chests? So where I am is the dot. So that's that one. Yeah, there should have been one in there. Right?
いざ
I think that's what that's saying. Oh, I can go up. Okay. How do I get up there? Huh? Do I hit the thing? Oh, it was over there. Hiya! Oh, okay. Oh, that's weird. Oh. Triangle. It's strange there's not more music. For a place that's talking about a symphony, there's not a lot of extra sound. Like, this is a very long, awkward silence. Book. 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 It's kind of cool though. I like the floating books.
あっぱれでござるな。
You have the other score. Oh. You do, okay.
So-
Phew. Guess that the scored something something. I had the score now. Alright, so now I have to go back to the device.
Yuko.
Oh. I've been up here, right? Yeah, I've been up here.
Yo. いいさ。
Yes. I'm assuming I have to do this timed thing, so I might go ahead and do it.
Shi-あっぱれでござるな。
Ooh.
いいさ。
Loved by books. Oh, hi there.
打ち続けて。避けられる？ふっ。せ。
律令呪言。
避けられる？
風の行く先を。ほれ。
やっほー。
Oh gosh, hold on.
さ。
A table. Northern barbarians. I, Hirtius, the vicarious of Lego Fifth Ruthamin Versailles. Society. Oh god. Oh goodness. Okay. Chieftain, Holy King. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, just as the exalted Harmost Gateria once said. Oh, so Harmost, which is the guy that I read before, is the first name of Eugeria. Eugerdia? I don't know how to pronounce that. Ooh, Share the belief that the barbarians of the northern worship a false god or evil god known as the mistress of all waters is widespread. America. However, this is the fiction created as a result of the consequences of Rumika. The gods. Showing that the mercy of Sebastos is meaningless, for mercy is regarded as weakness by the savages. The correct approach is to point out to all of them that Sebastos can easily defeat their false gods, and only that Sebastos is powerful enough to be worthy of worship. Ooh! Irenaeus. As for its current ruler, the infamous Irenaeus, we know little indeed. From capture, they've learned that she's not the heir. The latter did originally have a son named Caius. Note, the name Irenaeus is suspected to be the result of the careless error when it was first transcribed, for this name has no meaning in their language. Wow, I like how they talk about world building. Created in... Yeah, I better get a Prima Gem for reading all that. Okay. But it's interesting that it's the same name. Ooh! Yay! Music. Woohoo! I haven't. What do you mean I haven't obtained a blank score? It's literally in my inventory. Restored score. Oh. I don't know what you want. Oh. Because I went... Hold on. How do I get over there? What? Hello, primordial whale. You tiny. It's that strange shiny fish thing. Feels like it's been following us from the outside all this time. How weird. Paimon, have you witnessed so little of the world as to find such things strange? Are we not underwater? Is it not ordinary to see all manner of fish about? But this big guy looks anything but ordinary. And that voice, I've heard it before. Seriously? You mean from the dream you had before? This part of the sea outside is like the castle. Belongs to the past. It is something that should have been forgotten. If one ceaselessly calls out to a monster that's been blotted from memory, they might yet jump out and cause trouble. It's wise to be cautious. It is for the best if we simply treat it as an ordinary fish. You make everything sound so scary, OC. Are you just trying to creep us out or something? I simply mean to avoid unnecessary complications. After all, our top priority is retrieve the surface dwellers' souls, no? It just so happens that there's a blank score before us. We simply need to use the music box to tune the auto-harmonic reed pipes to either side, and we can obtain it. Give it a go. I will in a moment. Hey. I will in just a
宝物だござろう。
second. I want to get a picture first.
宝物だござろう。
I want to get a picture first. 宝物だござろう。
宝物だござろう。
I want to get a picture first. 宝物だござろう。 I want to get a picture first. There was a spear in that. Oh, notes 3. Oh, we've been here before.
Sora.
I don't think we're friends enough yet. I most likely cannot pet him. Oh, can I pet him? I said I don't think we're friends enough yet. Oh, a human. Not only do we have the same hearty skin, but in our veins flows the same divine essence. We share the same wisdom and melody, the same will.
Whoa, someone's coming out of the mural.
It has been far too long, dear friend. How many years since that day? 500? Thousands? Still, time matters not to us at all. You may be in this small body now, but I recognize you in an instant. Well, have you tired of battle and decided to take up rat catching as a new hobby?
It's you.
And what is he exactly?
A monster? A ghost? Or could he be the real Dark Lord?
Dark Lord? Bah, barbarians remain barbarians, I see, ignorant even of their own ignorance. Beothus of Romeria am I, foremost harmost of Phobos. What a phrase! It was kind of like harmonic to say, though. You need not introduce yourselves. I have no interest in the titles peddled by primates. He really is Dr. Ratio. You know this rude fellow, O.C.?
I do not deny it, but...
Need you to be so formal, Cassiodor? Do your years of service under our Sebestos, our god king, matter so little to you?
The past is the past. I do not know how you, whose soul has long been shattered, have manifested, but it seems that the chaotic symphony is your doing and none other. Cease. Return the souls of those who live in the present and go back to the shadow, beneath the deep waters to where you belong. This is my final warning to you.
Oh, and what then? Will you continue wearing your mask of hypocrisy, traitor? Will you shut your eyes and ears for another millennium? But you have noticed, haven't you? Why my melody would break its bonds at this time and affect the present. Why my strength has given me the might to open the gate to the deep waters, allowing me to manifest. The power of the sea surges, Cassiodor. The return of Phobos is imminent.
Phobos.
Yes, indeed. Over these thousands of years I have returned, already bound my soul to the shattered Phobos. The omniscient enigma, the great power, is about to finally descend once again. And is this not the wish that we once failed to accomplish?
To repeat the past is to give the ancient tragedy an encore, nor have I ever wanted to sacrifice innocent lives.
Is that so? Well, not that it matters, Cassiodor. The world you defended is coming apart at the seams. The people of bygone times have seen before you shall return to their rightful places. Fontaine's existence is a mistake, one we shall correct. When the oceans swallow it, Romeria shall rise from above the sea once again, and its light shall shine over the land. Is this because of the primordial sea? Do even barbarians know of its existence nowadays?
You are mistaken, one. We should have assimilated into this new nation thousands of years ago, but it was you who warped them into puppets of ancient hate. Whether the Phobos matter is true or false, as long as my will has not dissipated, your schemes will not succeed.
Do you mean to say, then, that we should abandon our honor as Romerians and degenerate into mere base insects? How could you ever allow my kin to return to those bags of decaying flesh and become slaves to fate once more?
Seems that the millennia have not led you to accept Remaria's downfall. If anything, you have grown more obstinate still.
Perhaps it is in our stubbornness alone that we are quite similar. I thought that the long years would have rendered you willing to once more stand by our side. You betrayed the tribe that birthed you, and you betrayed Remeria. You may have become the Golden Hunter, but you cannot remove the brand of the Sebastos that marks you still. You will always be Remarian.
Remarians have long ceased to exist, save in your delusions. The world of old has passed away.
Of course, or so it was meant to be. But now the border between past and present has faded. If you insist on becoming the enemy of our ancient realm and sealing me once more into a cage buried beneath the waves, then the Esfontanians you wish to protect, yes, all of Petrichor, shall be buried as one.
Huh? No way! We won't let that happen.
That is up to you. That's not up to you, insolent savage. When the time comes, your lowly flesh will be rendered to dust, but your souls will join with ours and take the next step towards evolution. It's interesting that they have that star symbol, which is a lot like the ones that Conria has. We shall bestow upon you eternal, resilient bodies, that you may never again suffer mortal pain. Should you have words of gratitude, I will hear them. Why, thank you very so much.
That's not something we'd be thankful for at all. Just like those puppets who danced as you performed, those pitiable slaves and servants, these poor children, everything was stripped from them, and you still speak with such conviction.
All things have their price. Narrow personal opinions are but refuse to be discarded by a higher class such as I. Besides, as I see it, they are the ideal form of humanity, adhering unerringly to perfect order.
You're absolutely nuts. And despicable, too.
Despicable? And what would you call that Cassador did to us thousands of years ago, then? By comparison, this is nothing. But patience. We should have a good long talk, but not here, no. We shall speak beneath the deep waters in the depths, deepest bowels of our ancient realm, where everything began. The realm awakens, Cassiodor. You are the sole survivor of our fallen realm, the sole Remarian left with free will, and you have left us for far too long. You must return to us, and listen to the lamentation and anger of those long years. Perhaps then you shall be receptive to my symphony and to the arrangement of Phobos. I will await you in the royal city of Remeria and Domus Aurea, where the Sebastos plied his melody. I will, of course, extend the appropriate hospitality to those souls from the present before your arrival. Should you still remain resolute when the time comes, their souls will naturally receive their release. As for you, you're not part of Phobos' plan, and yet the great symphony shall in no wise cast out an audience. Do enjoy the passing prelude I prepared for you. If fortune proves favorable, we shall meet again. Woof, that's a lot of... Oh god.
みんなは俺が守れ。
ファイヤー。岩原作だって散弾銃？あと何発でしょう。ほっ。
はっはっ。
律令。
どうでも不意打ち。と。あと何発でしょう。ほっ。ローズクラッカー。スピナディロースの特注版よ。これって散弾銃？よっ。
天に召せ。
直律令。
みんながそばにいて。
これって散弾銃？ぜ。
I tried to block.
これって散弾銃？
I was like, why can't I block this? Oh, man!
燃えろ。
撃ち続けて。 あと何発でしょう。
呪言律令呪言。
ヤッホ
そこだ。全力攻撃。
ー、避けられる？撃ち続けて。いい感じ。これって散弾銃？それ。はっ。
せい。
直律令。
So many critters.
Well, that shut him up. What do we do now, though? If we want to save the souls of the townspeople, we're gonna have to head into the Domisaria or whatever the super rude duper arrogant guy talked about, right? As you might recall, we weren't invited. Since when have we ever needed invitations to crash some bad guy's party? Oh, right. But from what he said, he seems to have known Osi for a long time. Said they worked for the Sebastos or whatever.
We need to have a good talk before we go. Cassiodor,
If you have anything you'd like to ask me this time, I shall tell you all I know.
oh gosh, this is gonna be a lot of talking.
That's where you and the rude fellow are both from, right, Osi?
Seems like an ancient nation.
Very well. The story begins before the court of Fontaine as you know it was born.
The Sebastos Remus founded a nation from the high sea that is Fontaine. And the ancestors of the present-day Fontanians named him Dark Lord Remus in their terror. Before it sank, this body of water was part of the Great Fontaine Lake, and the location where the capital of Remeria was sited. As such, these waters have the same properties of those of Fontaine.
Wait, so we're actually in the ruins of Remeria now?
Indeed, but where the tale differs from commonly told history is the people of Remeria were not ordinary humans like the Fontanians. Rather, they were a new race. Their bodies were cast of stone with ichor for blood. The Sebastos gave us such bodies in the hope that we would escape our prisons of rotting flesh and fate. His great vision was that we should all grasp the power of the symphony and thereby escape the shackles of Fortuna, becoming the masters of our own destiny.
So those stone statues we saw the way here,
Those were your kin?
precisely so.
I fear that they have long lost their free will, however, becoming mindless slaves, worse off by far than humans of old, easily perishable though they are.
Wait, in that case, why are you a cat?
I am a cat for now. And one's will and soul are more important than one's body, and are they not? Regardless, it was the Sebastos who gave me new life. We once possessed all of the high sea, countless cities and palaces, flowers, flowing wine, and yet fate found us all the same. After returning from the deepest depths of the sea, the Sebastos used ichor to create imperishable bodies for the people, and still the prophesied future did not change. Our God King believed that it was because human souls could not escape the gravity of fate, and so he wrote the symphony, a music that could weave destiny. He believed that though he had found a way to resist fate, but instead the path led us to utter darkness step by step. In the end, the entire kingdom sank beneath the waves as though it had been smote by divine judgment.
No.
I fear that even he did not foresee such an outcome, though all the same, that is what happened.
Right, and he called you Cassiodor or something, right?
But aren't you Oran Host Club or something? Just as I have transferred many bodies, I have had many names. Of course, this is all thanks to the Sebastos, who separated my soul from the Grand Symphony. You weren't planning on puppeting one of us? No. But back to Bethos. He was not always evil. He was once a noble Harmost of Remeria, and the sole survivor following the great catastrophe that befell. The original purpose of the Golden Castellum Castellum was to unify our surviving kin and prevent the catastrophe of the rising waters from ever recurring again. But evidently, Boethius had his own designs. While I and my companions ranged across the land, struggling mightily to contain the power of the primordial waters, he used his eloquent tongue to sway those who remained. He initiated a fell ritual that aimed to restore the shattered symphony and revive the ruined realm. To this end, he did not hesitate to dissolve the will of our kin and plunder the souls of Fontanians everywhere. Many rulers and nobles became his pawns, and Polites, newly born, lay on the brink of destruction. To stop him, who had by now clearly become a monster, I could only forsake my name and become one who hunts phantoms, resisting him alongside the Fontanians. Bitter was the conflict before we at last able to seal both him and the sea that had devoured our nation. And that's why I named you a traitor. I followed the Sebastos precisely because he had shown me the Golden Dream, a land where prejudice and difference were no more, a land of justice and freedom. But that was what it had become after Romeria sank, no more than a dream. I'd rather be called a traitor than let Boethius trample on our ideals. I swore upon fate that I would serve as the barrier between past and present. Thus did I become the spirit keeper of our ancient land.
Guess Mr. Impolite's a pretty stubborn guy, huh? Even after becoming beaten up and sealed, he's still looking to break out and cause trouble.
I thought that even if evil lingered in him, his soul had long been broken. He would remain naught but discordant notes, a symphony pledged to strife. I never thought he would weave his shattered self into a symphony and thus gain mastery over it. The discord and dissonance that now emanates from these waters can be regarded as an extension of his power. We are to defeat him. I fear we must await the moment when all his soul fragments have gathered around one body. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Where did I even begin? The symphony is human memory and persona woven into a melody through musical notation, creating a song in which human souls can dwell and have their wishes fulfilled. In a way, to master the symphony is to master fate. This is the secret that the great golden bee Sibylla, the prophet who survived the previous cycle, imparted. The Sebastos, who created the symphony, poured these melodies into an insoluble ichor in hopes that all might control their own fates through playing that music. He overestimated us, I fear, for his deeds terrified us. The people could not bear the burden of fate, and they begged their god and superiors for guidance. At the request of the people, the Sebastos wrote all melodies into the grandest of melodies. This new symphony would bring us all the greatest of happiness, and its name was Phobos. But it did not bring what was promised. Indeed, you saw how it all ended, didn't you? Had the Sebastos plan worked, the symphony would have woven a melody of utmost gentleness for us all, an eternity that would last 1,000 years and beyond, but something went wrong. Besides the Sebastos himself, only said superiors, the Harmost, could have changed Phobos' melody. And Boethius was once an excellent Harmost. You tell of the strange dream you saw. Ah, yes, those were indeed the memories left by he whom I served, the Sebastos, the god King Remus, though I do not understand how you were able to see them. But I do not think you need to worry. If this chaotic symphony is enough to control you, it would have done so long ago on the surface. But that's not happened, yes?
Speaking of which, why isn't Est affected? Is he just especially gifted?
I do have some idea, but it might be best to wait for the right time to speak of that.
Oh, here we go again with the cliffhangers. Just don't forget to tell us, all right?
In any case, since you can see these things, Fox, that means some fragment of the Sebastos' will and memory remains in this underwater symphony. Long millennia have I searched. And if you could touch some more of these memories, perhaps I can find the answers I've sought all this time. The great waves could not hurt a god, even should their crests scrape the very skies, and yet the Sebastos disappeared without a trace when our nation fell into the depths. He would not have sat idly by as his nation and people drowned in blood, so where did he go? Or was his passing Remaria's true death knell? Keel, maybe? Very well. If there's anything else you wish to know, do not hesitate to ask me. Guess we're heading to Domus Aurea next, so we can meet that rude guy, right? It's gonna be dangerous for sure, but I will continue to guide you. It is, after all, my homeland. Though it may have sunk into the very bottom of the sea, I remember its past still, even after all these millennia. Or so I believe. Cat's out of the bag. Should we encounter difficulties, you may count on me. Do not forget that I am far stronger than an ordinary cat. I am at least as strong as that big other cat, Sir Fluffles or whatever his name was.
You know, every time Paimon remembers that you're actually an ancient person from thousands of years ago, it just feels wrong that we're calling you OC. But your full name's way too long, so... Okay, let's just call you Monsieur Os then. What do you think? Is that polite enough?
I like how the title changes every time his name changes.
A name to me is nothing more than a label, but as it represents our acknowledgement, Paimon, I'll gladly accept it. All right, let's move out. It wouldn't be too bad to keep your rude friend waiting, but the townspeople can't wait that long.
Woohoo! All right. Head to the sea of bygone eras. Really now, not even a trace of civilization remains. Well, no need to wax nostalgic. Oh, wait, what am I investigating? By order of Dominus Bothus, exalted Harmost, and in accordance with the most sacred beneficent symphony of our great Sebastos, the Intilium Ioni are shut from today on. No one enters and no one leaves. For the Empire, for our God King, for human civilization. Ooh.
Whale! That strange glowing fish.
I never thought something, I don't know, that went really fast. Where is the... There's apparently a thing here. Oh. This music is very lovely. If I were Hydroculus, where would I be? It's so quiet. Because see, it says it's like right on top of it. But I don't see it anywhere. am as high as I can go. But I don't want to miss it. It's hard because everything is blue. Oh, there it is. Follow that whale. Ooh. So pretty. Ooh.
Whoa, looks like the glowing fish we saw before. There's still weird things tangled around the top nearby. What the heck is going on?
Paimon's getting more and more confused. I've heard this voice in a dream before. Can't remember his name anymore, though. Yes, you must have met him in the Sebastos dream, did you not? Skyla, a fell dragon who once served the Sebastos. He was subdued and sealed here by Bothus.
Huh? Mr. Super Rude subdued an evil dragon?
Paimon didn't think he could do something that amazing. Well, fell dragon was the name they gave, but it was no more than a bishap that was teensy bit stronger than normal. After all, no new hydro dragon could be born so long as the mistress of many waters hibernated in the deep seas. Oh! And that's Irenaeus, right? Irenaeus? Speaking of which, isn't Nuvalet?
That's right! Nuvalet's the hydro dragon, isn't he? That doesn't mean that this guy's way older than even him, does it?
A new dragon of water has already been born? Then again, it has been a long time since even the former mistress of many waters passed. So much time has passed. In any case, the evil dragon Skyla was once the Sebastos' friend, but he revolted at the critical juncture in the showdown between Remarians and the Fontanians. At that time, Skyla led the brutal dragonborn to Machimos, intent... I want to be a dragonborn! Intent on breaching the inner city, Capitolium, where the Sebastos resided. Machimos?
Yeah, the people in the town are always talking about the Machimos and the bell tower or something.
Correct. Machimos is the inner city of the capital. But should the fell dragon wish to enter the inner city, he must pass through the Antietam and Yani. That is the barrier separating the inner and outer parts of the capital, and the symphony weaved by the Sebastos and the musicians which covered all of Romeria passed through that place and its golden waterways. Bothus and his legions used this fact to shut the Antinium Ani, thus finally sealing the evil dragon. Something's not right about that story. The dreams came before back then. Skyla should have come and seen Remus before. Perhaps Skyla sought to go before the Sebastos throne, but such an opportunity is now and forever lost. Afterwards, the evil dragon sank alongside Romeria, and the Sebastos too was lost, remaining so to this very day. Did you recall something, Fox? Feels a little muddled. That is true. I only heard tell of the events after it all transpired myself. Having not been in the capital when the disaster struck. Then none knew just what had happened to the Sebastos. I fear that we could only learn more by proceeding further.
The large glowing fish that we saw in the castle must be the thoughts that escaped from the fissures in Skylar's stony cell. I fear he's already taken notice of our presence. Having been sealed here for so long, now that he's finally sensed outsiders, he will naturally find a way to lure us in. So that's it. Hang on a minute. You said that the way to Domus or Aria is through the gates or something, but isn't Bothus shut them already? Doesn't this mean he's not going through? Or there's no going through?
This will prove quite tricky, yes.
Bah, there's gotta be a limit to how rude you can be. What's with the "I'll wait for you at Domus Aria" mwahaha nonsense when you won't even leave the door open, huh? You know, why don't we find some way to break the seal on the evil dragon and get the form of Faux he beat to break the door down for us?
No! How could you do such a thing? I mean, after all, he's one of Romaria's nemesises. But the enemy of my enemy is my friend, no?
That's right. It's been so long. For all you know, he might have decided to turn over a new leaf and become a nice dragon.
But he's still a dragon.
Ah, come on, so what? Even if he is a dragon, he might be the reasonable kind we can talk with. We've got experience in dealing with dragons, don't we, Fox?
Well, there was that... we encountered a pep in the desert.
Right? She even went on about wanting to destroy Sumeru. And then we had to defeat the anomalous life forms within her before we managed to get her healthy again. Those examples weren't very convincing, were they? Come on, OC. No amount of suspicious looks is going to suddenly give us better options.
I know. You're right. Let's give it a try. The seals that bind the evil dragon seem to be connected to 3 locations. Let us begin by removing the chains in these 3 places. Ooh! Oh, it's so pretty here. Oh my gosh. Jellyfishing, jellyfishing. What is this? Hello, little sad hermit crab? Time to rock? Oh, that's cute! They sing! This music is very lovely.
Looks like there are lots of golems here. Careful.
Man, it's like nothing but golems. MiHoYo was just like, hey, we got one new enemy and we're just gonna put them literally everywhere.
直律流直
あと何発でしょう。避けられる？はっと、いや、ローズクラッカー。スピナディロースが特注版よ。避けられる？せ。
みんなは俺が守る。
はあ。これって散弾銃？は 何発でしょう。
呪言チョック
Ooh, nameless golem.
これって散弾銃？ファイヤー！いわ
せい
マイルよっ
全力攻撃。
これって散弾銃？はっ気をつけなさい。それいやファイヤー！岩元素なんだけどね。
呪言チョック律令
天に召せ。
あと何発でしょう。ほっそれ
燃えろ。
Good job. Oh. Dominus Cassador! Dominus Cassador! Is that you? It is you! Just as I thought. You finally returned. I was ordered to guard this fortress by the cruel vishaps, and attacks of the barbarians were simply too much for me, so I was forced back step by step until I arrived here. It seems as though many, many years have passed since then. What tidings from beyond? Were we victorious? Is that so? Then we lost. I'm so sorry. Do not say such things, Honored Dominus. I had already imagined this day might come when I joined the Sebastos legions. Did the Sebastos not say that he wanted to lead us to break the shackles of Fortuna? But is doing so that simple? After all, what we struggle against is fate itself, and defying fate is a feat beyond even the greatest of the gods. In the end, all our efforts were in vain. Nay, do not say so, Dominus. We took up arms against divine destiny, and our deeds challenged the laws of heaven. We resisted that prophecy, resisted it most valiantly. Though we failed in the end, someone must have betrayed us, led us astray. Still, the outcome no longer matters. Come what may, our deeds shall be carved into its world's history.
Oh, hey! Why did you just fall over like that? Can stone people also just suddenly faint?
I still do not know his name. It appears his history has now reached its conclusion.
Wait, that's so sad. He's just been fighting here all those thousands of years.
But now he's finally at peace. Let us continue onward. Hold to unleash play. Overgrown. Remove the vines. Quickly undo the chains here. Okay.
天に召せ。
Nice.
お宝探し大成功。
Fish! There's so many cool fish here. Oh. They're so cute. Oh, I love them. Little pink eel friends. What are those things? What the heck? Hello? Was ist das? What? Oh. They're like little music things? What do I do with you? You just light up? Okay, interesting. Strange.
Looks like it's been entangled by some sort of strange plant.
The eastern creatures from this region have been under the continual influence of the melodies. The symphony has interfered with something. Use the power of the music box to cause washer octopus to stop. Oh. Interesting. There we go. I was like, I think they're all playing. Just got to remove the thing now. Okay. Chains wrap around the stone pillar. The symphony should loosen its grip. No, stop. Ooh, flashback time, I guess. Oh, you gods, shut tight the brass gates of the heavenly city. The sword of Remus has cut the threads. Imperator! Imperator, you're right. Are you dreaming again? Ah, so noisy. What's going on? The people have gathered in your great hall. I believe they have questions for you, Imperator. Recently, the melody of Phobos has been interrupted many times, and so they have many concerns regarding this. I have no choice but to do this. I trust your wise judgment, naturally, and have heard something of the recent happenings. Is something wrong with Phobos? Phobos has planned routes for everyone, such that humanity as a whole can obtain happiness. There should be no issues, not when we have the aid of Sibelia's nearly limitless powers of calculation. But I heard cries of sorrow within the music. Did someone secretly alter the music score, Phobos? No, none can do that except myself and the other Hormos. Could it be that the prophet had hidden something from us? Impossible. Has she not already sacrificed her life for the cause? Ooh, who's the prophet? The veracity of her prophecy has been validated by the Mistress of Waters. She would have harbored no such selfish designs. Or perhaps it's precisely because she had no desires of her own. Today, all people rely on Phobos to make judgments and decisions for them. If something were to go wrong with it, the citizens fear that all would descend into chaos. I need you to go where those who cling to blind faith are. For this reason, I must grant you free will. Is that to say you wish to separate my melody from the grand symphony as a contingency against mishaps? No, it's still too early. Oh, is this, corridor? Cosador? I fear my soul will still be unable to withstand such great fate. I believe in you. But from now on, you shall no longer be part of the we. I understand. I've resolved myself, for this is your wish, Imperator. I shall see it done. Oh, yep, there it is. Aranopolis, the city of the future. Call yourself by this new name. I was right! After Blank has departed, you pass through the golden corridors, and the sounds of people and the debate grow closer. The area grows quiet, but only by a little, when you reach the central podium at the main hall. Oh, great Sebastos! Please give us your instructions. Many have been unable to hear the Phobos melody as of late. The people are frightened, Imperator, frightened and confused. Our grand plan has proceeded as normal. The barbarians skulking in the shadows were being eliminated one by one, and the polluted waters were cleansed by Ichor. Yet, my Imperator, your plan to call a halt to our noble war without cause for reason. Why have you done this? I exercised my own judgment in the moment. Great Sebastos, I do not mean to challenge your authority, but I believe that you've shown them sufficient mercy already. We have brought glorious harmony to the land. The gates of Romaria are open to all who wish to join our Golden Order. But what have they done? They have destroyed our towers and slaughtered our musicians. Their blighted souls are unworthy of any salvation. We cleanse their barbarous lands with blood and order the civilization shall spout after the destruction. For such ignorant savages, this is the highest mercy that can be granted of them. This is not what I want. But there should not be even a sliver of shadow under the sun. Is that not also your great ideal? If I may, Imperator, I believe that this is the wish of all citizens of Romaria. Sebastos, please give the order. What did he try to get me to do?
What's going on with you, Fox? It's not the time to rest. Hurry up and unchain those shackles.
You saw it again, didn't you? The Sebastos. Free the whale. love all the coral. It's so pretty. Oh, what the heck? What? This creature seems to feed off the power of the symphony. So this is the isolated ecology of the deep seas, huh? I want to get it out, but how I don't. Die. Farewell, tiny seahorses. You're welcome. Let's time to rock. I don't know what those... I don't know what those things do. Also, I want to understand... Oh my gosh. It's not... It looks like a giant golem, like a person. Oh! That right there is a shrine of the depths. I don't have a key. I do. Why do we have to pause it when it's on the right? I'm a little confused. Oh. Oh. Fancy. Clam. I like that thing. It's so cool. It's scary, but it's really cool. Can I injure you? Man, there are so many Hadroculus everywhere. I am a little overwhelmed. It's that there were things. Forgot how to deal with these things. I fighting? Ugh, man. Nice. Alright. Let me be good and get that last chain. And then I'm gonna head to bed. I can tell this is gonna be a really long one. But I wish to free the dragon. Hey you! Yes you! You gibbering imbecile! Why do you delay? Even if we waste away, the treasure won't move itself, surely. Hey, it's the dude they call an idiot.
Nay, sir. It's just that they're simply too heavy. We've been at this all day, yet there's still so much left.
Well then, is it the intrinsic merit in feeding the prodigious size of yours? It's treasure, you brute. Treasure, of course it's heavy. Besides, we confiscated all this treasure from the accursed barbarians, didn't we? Leaving such wealth as like, wait, this is deja vu. Imperial cargo ships are not to be used for such a thing. Well, why don't we destroy what we cannot carry? Better than having it fall into the hands of those savages. Is it just Paimon? Or we've heard this conversation before? Sounds a bit like the treasure hoarders all over again. Yeah, those unlucky adventurers who drove off before were saying similar stuff. Feels like this round's worse than the last two. Is it possible they've turned into golems after the boat they were on sank? That's so creepy. Est? Oh! Are you of the Legio 10? What are you doing here? Should you not have been ordered to retreat to Fort, Shurtibus? Hey, Est, don't you dare ruin our fun, you hear? These barbarians are less than a threat than a dead fish anyway. So you just let us have our fun messing around here for a while, would you? These treasures. I don't know what orders your heartmost gave you. But did the Sebastos not order us to subdue these ignorant tribes and free them of the fate's shackles? Those orders did not include such clearly criminal deeds. Huh, surely you jest. The orders of our commander, mighty Dominus Bothus, were indeed to punish those savages harshly. And besides, we've received no punishment. That means that both Phobos and the Sabatos are impure to approve of our actions. So what's all this talk about crimes? You trying to start trouble? But there's another Est here? Well, aren't things getting weirder by the moment? It appears it's time to answer that question of yours. The Est you met in town must be a descendant of Remarians. Oh. As such, the symphony that has stolen these Fontanian soul would not affect him, but in turn the melody that records his ancestors' memories had nowhere to go, and so attached itself to that statue. So you mean that the Est here in town's Est ancestor? The real Est the quick-witted? But what about the others? Just wandered souls lost in their memories. Wandering souls. Let's go have a look. You walk up.
Hello there, Est.
Yes, hello. And who are you exactly? You do not appear to be Remarians. Are you savages then? I can get pretty savage. Well, this is a battlefield, and you put yourselves in great peril. You should lead this place regardless of who you are. Est, it is I. It's been a while. Skies above, it's you, Dominus Cassiodor. You so rarely appear in this form that I almost failed to recognize you. And as for these two, are they your attendants? Actually, I'm his owner. You could just take that to be so. Still, Dominus Cassiodor, what brings you here? Did the Sebastos not send you to damnation? I cannot remember. Am I in some dream? That does seem to be the case. Huh, surely you jest. The Sebastos must have assigned you some secret mission again, or else I'm an ignoramus. You guessed correctly. You are an ignoramus. Speaking of which, why are the legionnaires of Legio 9 guarding those chains? Those chains? You mean the treasures? Yes? I believe them to be spoils of war. The Sebastos views war as naught but a sad necessity in fulfilling our grand aspirations, and has long outlawed such brutal behaviors. You know as well as I that it become commonplace nonetheless. We are on the path to darkness, though none perceive it. Dominus Cassiodor, what has happened? Phobos was meant to bring us happiness, but all I feel is pain I cannot name. I too am searching for the answer to that question, but it appears that we'll have to deal with the problem at hand first. Indeed. Still, those are our legionnaires, so let us solve things peacefully if we may.
Ahem, Legionnaires of Legios 9.
Huh?
Who are you, as little helpers?
We are special envoys of the Imperator, our Sebastos.
What kind of rank is that? Well, it's not completely wrong. We are with Dominus Cassiodor.
Seemed you two quite the penchant for acting, or the penchant. Dominus Cassiodor, you say? I heard that the Sebastos sent him to America. Has he returned so soon?
Well, he's the one next to us is in fact... Whatever the case, we have come to survey the frontline legions.
Right, I figured as much. I mean, we haven't gone to Fort Trabros with the main body of troops. Oh, but we are the rear guard, so some final cleanup is well within our regal duties, eh? Or range of duties. Is it also as a commander from Phobos? Well, it should have guided our every move, but since coming here, we've been many times we could not hear its melody. As such, we've fallen back to Dominus Bothos' directives. The Sebastos do not permit the harm of innocent people. Innocent, you say? Yes, he did trust us with helping those vulnerable humans before the war began, but our actions have been tacked to prove of Phobos. Could its decrees ever be conflict with the sacred word of Sebastos? You're not receiving the melody. Well, that's true enough. But in what can we place our trust if not Phobos? Surely it would not stand idly by, but were we to diverge from the correct path? Phobos is a perfect creation. I console you, as a Romarian, to not doubt its directives. Yes, that is possible. How did I not consider that? Could our rash actions have caused Phobos to cease guiding us? If so, then it bodes very ill. Yay, I became their friends. Very well, you speak true. We must reconsider our actions. I, in truth, do not know how things came to this. There's been a strange feeling in my heart ever since this war broke out. We were meant to pursue freedom and happiness, but Phobos led us here instead, step by step. Has something gone wrong? What could it be? If you meet with Sebastos upon your return, please appraise him of our circumstances and our doubts. You'll be doing us a great favor.
Don't worry, we will.
Yay!
At least we finally got those two to withdraw.
Oh, wait. Something about... Hey!
宝とは旅の醍醐味でござろう。
Yay! no need for fighting.
いざ
Oh. What manner of youth oils your body with luxurious perfumes while filling your cup with fine Butarian wine? What? Okie dokie.
風を知れ 行こう
God King above, thank you, Dominus Cassiodor. In any event, it seems that this issue has been resolved for now. I'm glad I didn't have to injure them. Can I pet you? Are you my friend yet? Oh, yay! We're friends now. Good kitty. See, I knew I'd win you over. Oh, I'm excited. Is he free now? Oh. It seems you resolved your previous problem. I suppose that means you'll be rushing ahead towards our next goal then? Yes, I'll be counting on you to take care of this playtest. Also, remember that it's better to trust the wisdom of your heart rather than handling all judgment of right or wrong over Phobos or any Harmost. The Sebastos created Phobos, there's so many Oses, to free us from our servitude to destiny, but the people's blind faith has led us into enslavement more frightful still. In the future, you may encounter a similar choice once more. I hope you will make the right decision when the time comes. Dominus Cassiodor, why are you suddenly speaking of such things? Still, I shall keep your words in my heart. I, Est, shall uphold my own sense of justice. That is good. Farewell, Est. I believe we shall meet again. Yay!
あっぱれでござるな
Alright. Actually, wait. Let me exit. See if there's anything different going on. Oh, wait. There's another thing? I don't think I can go up from here. Yeah, I can't. I want to see if anything happens when I leave. Nope, there's just a big whale now. Alright. Well, we're going to actually end it here. I think that's a good enough place to stop. But we will be back tomorrow, a little bit earlier than usual. Hopefully playing through a bit more. Man, this is going to be an extremely long world quest. I can tell. Huh. Well, thanks for sticking by. There's a lot of dialogue. I'm sorry that I'm not reading it all, but hopefully it's entertaining. May you have a wonderful evening, and I will see you then.